Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm going to do a quick, short, hi, sweet Aradna. Hi, Ola. So those of you that are on NJD every day, we've got a live call in, I think, 15 minutes. I'm going to squeeze in a really quick 10, 12 minute-ish Facebook Live. Hi, sweet Carmen. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Christine. So we will be doing NJD every day. Those of you that are in NJD every day, we'll see you in 14 minutes. But for now, what I wanted to talk to you about, because I just had a huge aha. Hola, hermosa. Hola. I just had a huge aha. And so one of the things I've been looking at is really couple things is happiness and joy, right? And my friend Alan Jones, if you guys know Alan Jones, he just posted on Facebook and he's like, every time you say the word happiness, you're saying the word like penises in the word something like that. And it just made me laugh. And so why I'm saying this is happiness is really like the target of living, right? Because if you're not happy, what's the point? And yet it's really interesting, right? Because happiness is the one thing that we tend to hide or avoid with our families. And it really got me thinking, like the times where I have been the happiest isn't always related to family, and yet there's been some happy times in family. And so what I wanted to do today, because tomorrow I have, we're doing a 3-call series, NJD Family, and we're doing this like really just to explore how can you create a different future and a different reality with and for your family. So whether that's the family you were born into, whether that's you now have kids, whether it's you're married or you have a mixed family, like whatever that is, it really is what would it take and what would it be like if you could truly have the joy of happiness with family, right? So do you guys know, do you guys want to know the best and quickest way to get to happy? You ready for it? Are you ready for it? Hi, sweet. Hello, happiness. I know, right? We like the happiness factor. I like when I'm happy. And so yesterday I had like this phenomenal day and I went skiing and I went skiing with someone who was way better than me. And that doesn't happen very often. And so it was so fun. It was so fun. And like there is this energy that when you start to choose to like do things that challenge you and not challenge, frustrate you, but that challenge to bring out the joy in you. Okay, but the quickest way to get closer to joy or the quickest way to kill your joy is to judge you, right? And most of us, by an accident or by default or because we've been taught, we're supposed to, judge ourselves, right? Oh, I don't have my bracelets on. No judgment here, right? No judgment diet, baby. So my friend, yeah, sounds like you told me. Exactly. So here's what I want to invite you to consider, because I was looking at this in relationship to family. It is not always often that there is this same level of happiness I have when I'm with my family as I do when I'm by myself or I'm facilitating or I'm with friends. Like there's a level of me being all of me with my friends or with myself or when I'm facilitating that brings out this natural happiness, right? And for some reason, hi, sweet Vanya, for some reason, family tends to not bring out our happiness. Anybody notice? Anybody notice? And so if you judge your family when you're with your family, does that limit the amount of happy you could be to change your reality? And so the last couple of years, I've been hanging out with my family over Thanksgiving. We have like extended family. We do like skiing and turkey and stuffing and all that stuff. And I genuinely, like a couple years in a row, had like a full-blown panic attack because I just couldn't handle it. And I wasn't getting my bars run and all this stuff. And these last couple of years, that hasn't been the case. And one of the things I realized is because my old me would get in front of family and I would quiet and I would feel like I wasn't allowed to be my wacky, crazy, wild, inappropriate self, right? And now contraction family. Exactly. So crazy. And so it's so interesting when we hang out with people that bring out the best in us, we show up with the best, and then we challenge ourselves to go even greater. So what was so great yesterday for me about skiing is I've been skiing with my family, I've been skiing with friends, and I love skiing. I'll go, but I haven't skied with someone who totally freaking challenges me. So usually I'm helping people, I'm just, lollygagging, hanging out, but to have someone challenge me in something that I freaking love, and it actually ends up greater, right? Hello from Holland. Hi, Lena. Right. And so, my friends, how much do you not challenge yourselves to be the greatness of you when you're with your family? How many of you like literally hope for the best by hoping that there isn't a fight, hoping that you don't get triggered? See, I'm drooling because I'm talking about family, right? Hoping you don't get triggered, hoping like something else happens. And so I just want to invite you to consider the possibility. What if you were to challenge you to bring out the best in you when you're with your family? Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, are you guys getting this? Are you getting it? Can you perceive the difference of what that would create? Hi, sweet Andrea from New Zealand. Welcome to the party, my dear. NJD, we're getting rid of judgments. Okay, so are you guys getting this? Do you want me to continue? So I just want to see hearts or smiley faces if you guys want me to keep talking about this aspect of challenging yourself to be all of you, to not turn yourself down when you're with your family. Now, this isn't the expectation that they should become greater. This is just you being willing to have you in front of your family no matter what, no matter if they get offended, no matter if they get upset with you. Generally, what happens is they will tend to either be quiet or do whatever it takes to make you happy because they don't want to make you obnoxious, right? Like they don't want you to be the outrageous, crazy person you are. So what they'll do is they'll give you everything you desire to make sure you don't go crazy, right? Doesn't that sound like, I love you, Vorka. Doesn't that sound like so much more fun, right? Yeah, I think so. So what if just for this next week or these next 2 weeks or these next 3 weeks, you started to consider the possibilities of what would it be like if during this holiday season, you start to turn yourself up around everyone, around family, around shopping, around cranky people, around poor people, around complaining people. And instead of going, oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. And then having to navigate that, you just go, right? And turn you up. Oh my God, skiing with a guy. Challenging. Yes. So what would it be like if you literally were willing to not hope for the best with your family, and the best being, I hope we don't get in a fight. I hope we don't get triggered. I hope we don't, right, do all of this stuff. And it's like, it's like, what if you didn't have to hope the best is the worst? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So if we are hoping for the best to be that we don't get into a fight, what how much does that limit how much joy you can bring to you, to your body, to all of the endeavors that you can be creating, to shopping, to spending money, to saving money? Maybe you don't have a lot of money this holiday season. Maybe you want to make presents. Maybe you want to send out Christmas cards. Maybe, like, what are all of the infinite ways that you could start to implement this joy? And so what I wanted to invite you today to consider is, how much happiness are you willing to be in front of everyone, including your family? So tomorrow we've got a 3-part call series. It starts tomorrow. It's NJD Family, and we are literally going to tap in, and during this holiday season, so it's 3 weeks over the holiday season, we are going to invite you to find that joy that you know is you, that comes alive, that maybe you save for friends or rainy days, or when you're dancing in your home, or when you're out with your friends. What if you could have that everywhere you go, especially with family? So I think that's all I got for you today. Ooh, I did that last night with my boss, and he got angry and aggressive because I just told him he is right, I'm wrong. I felt released. He got pretty angry. Yeah. And so then it's literally, it's lowering your barriers and being in total allowance of your anger and not making your anger wrong. Right? Being joy and not making that somebody might be upset or uncomfortable. And the only reason they get upset with you is because by you being the joy you truly be, they have to look at everywhere they've shut down their happiness and joy, everywhere they've compromised, everywhere they're not being themselves. So yeah, so Voika, if you just lower your barriers and you just flow energy at him, yep. So you could even do it right now, is you can just continue to flow energy at him if it's light. If it's light, like just this joy of ease. Lowering barriers, expanding out, joy of ease. Okay? So my friends, I will type, I think I have it. I will post the where are you? The thing in the thing. The thing in the thing. I will post the invite in the messaging, and if you guys want to join us, tomorrow starts call 1. You are welcome to come play, and if not, just keep asking. Oh, you're so welcome. Awesome. So Christina, I don't see your messages. Do you know who you're sending them to and where you're sending them to? I have not seen your messages come through. So if you could send it to Catherine McIntosh on Facebook message, I'd be happy to reply. They might be hiding in a different compartment that I haven't seen. So not intentional. We get about 50 to 150 messages every day. So not responding to you is certainly not intentional, but would be happy to answer any questions. You could also send an email to team@nojudgmentdiet.com, and we would be happy to help you out. All right, my friends, I adore you. So just ask for today, what would happiness be for you today? And what would happiness be for you with your family? So, my friends, I gotta go. I adore you. See you next time.